Yeah, hello everyone. You're welcome to today's data analytic portfolio website design. So, as we climax the data analytic bootcamp, we want to develop a data analytic portfolio where we can host all our projects that we have developed so far on. So, I'll be taking you through one or two portfolio design where you can design your portfolio and then host your project on and add the links to your CV and your social media platforms. Okay, and this will help you a lot, especially when you want to apply for any data analytic job. You would need some of these things. Basically, they will be requiring for some of them. Then all that you need to do will be to add the link to the application so that any employer would go through your portfolio to see what some of the things that you have done in the past and how you are good at this. Okay, so we won't waste much time and then we'll just dive into it straight. Okay. So the first one that we'll be doing is that will be I'll just show you a glimpse of if you are already good with HTML and that is website development. I know this will be easy for you, but if you are new to website development, don't panic. There are easy ways that we can also go about it without writing code. Okay. So and there are other ways too that you can also do it with writing code. Okay. So for example, those of you who can write code that can use HTML to write code, you can develop a portfolio website and host it on GitHub. Okay. You can also use some other free websites that you can use to develop them. Okay. For example, I want to take you through just kind of my personal portfolio so that you just have a glimpse of it. So this is my personal portfolio. Okay. This one you use HTML, CSC, and all others to write it. There are so many ways that you can develop your personal portfolio. So with those that don't have any knowledge in HTML, CSS, and co, we can use a website to develop one. Okay, so we just try to develop one with a website where you won't write any code. You don't need to write any code. Okay. So a website, you have a website called datascienceportfolio.io. Okay, you have a datascienceportfolio.io. Okay, so all that you need to do is just data science ports. The folio you don't type all, then you just portfolio and then .io. So once you search it, it will take you to the website. Okay, so that you can build a portfolio over here. And as a new when you are new to here, you have to create an account. Okay, it's a free website that you can build your portfolio where you won't have to pay anything. You won't write code. All that you need to do is just to be creative, add your project, add descriptions, and add the skills that you have learned or you use through the developing that particular project to it. So let's just start with this. Okay, so the first thing that I will do is that you can just click your build your data portfolio for free. So once you click here, it will ask you to create an account. Okay, so let's just create a quick account with our email and then address. If you already have accounts, you just have to sign in. But since we are new here, I'll just create an account with my personal email. So and then I'll create a password. So once you type in your password, you repeat the password again, the same password, and then you sign up. Good. So you have already created your account. Okay. So once you create your account, this is the first thing that will meet you up. So here we have to update our names and LinkedIn profile, about us, and all other stuff. Okay, so you need to update this and save it. If by chance you already have a LinkedIn profile, you can just copy some of the things from your LinkedIn, and then you use it over here. So the required field, my name. Okay, so I'll type in my name, that is my full name. So I'll type in my full name, and then my headline. Okay, the headline is what is actually going to appear to everyone that clicks over here. For example, if you are already working as a data analyst somewhere, so you can just type in data analyst at a particular place. If you are not working anywhere, you can just type it. If you're a student but you are also a data analyst, you can type. So here I will say data analyst, because I'm a data analyst. So data analyst. Okay, so once I type a data analyst, I can add another one. I'm not told yet. So mathematics educator. Let's say, let me use the word educator or tutor. Okay, so data analyst and mathematics educator, or mathematics tutor, or whatever. So my location, I want to use Accra, Ghana. My email. Okay, so this particular email will be the one visible to all my users. Okay, anyone that click on my link to access my portfolio, that is the link that will be visible to the person. Okay, now about me. So yeah, about me, this is where you write a brief about yourself. Okay, you write a brief about yourself that will appear below your name. Okay, so because I already have a portfolio, I'll just come and copy a little bit about me over here. I just come and copy this and go and paste it. When you are doing this, just be creative and write something good about yourself, because these are some of the things that will appear when anyone that open your portfolio. Okay, so let me just edit some of these things. So a data analyst, mathematics tutor, and YouTube content creator. Okay, so just something small about myself. Okay, when you come to your skill sessions, you list all the skills that you have. Okay, so I will list I will say SQL, and then Python, then uh, Excel. Okay, so Power BI. Okay, you can list as many as skills that you have, depending if those skills that you have, any skills that you have here, you can just list all of them. So I think this will be okay. Python, SQL, Python, Excel, and then Power BI. It should be okay. Then your LinkedIn profile and your GitHub username. If you have Kaggle username, Medium, you can add all of them. Okay, so I'll just go and copy my LinkedIn profile username. So now it's also very important that you also create your LinkedIn profile and update it. Okay, so you create your LinkedIn profile and update it and make it nice for yourself. So this is my LinkedIn profile. Okay, this is my LinkedIn profile where you have to update and complete all the field that you have. Now, when you have it, you should be able to um, update your LinkedIn. Okay. Now, when you see, one of the things that we always ignore is that in your LinkedIn, you will have your username, that is your profile name. Your profile name, you have it with ending with some numbers. Okay. That is the default one that the LinkedIn, when you create your LinkedIn account, you have. But one thing I will advise you all to do is that once that you create your LinkedIn account, try to click on your contact and then edit this particular area so that you change your profile name very well. Okay. to your profile name. Make sure you edit it and then rewrite and make it nice so that it will be the way it is with some numbers and others. Okay, so try to make sure that your LinkedIn um, username, this particular one, you edit it so that you have a good name, just like the way I have my own. Okay, yeah, that is the professional one. That so it with this it look really good for you. So let's just go back and then go back to where we are developing our site, and then I LinkedIn, I'll paste the link there. When I come to my GitHub account, I'll come to my GitHub repo, and then also, if you also don't have a GitHub, try to create one, because those are the places where you update your what do you call it, your codes. Okay, so try to create one. Once you go to the github.com, just a simple step, with just follow the procedure, then you create your account. Okay, then you create your GitHub account and then try to create your repos and add your folders and everything to it. So those are the places where you keep your codes and everything. So I copy the link and then I'll come here and come and paste. I'll just ignore the rest. Okay, I'll just ignore the rest. I want to add a picture, a profile picture to my uh, my account here. Okay, and I have some picture on my phone, so I'll try to send it to my I'll send it to my machine so that I use. Though I have some pictures on my machine, but I want to use this one rather. So I have some picture here. So let me try to use Bluetooth to let me Bluetooth it to my machine and then use. Okay, so I'll just try to send a picture to my machine and then use rather. Alright, so I already have that picture. So once I have that picture, I'll just go to where the picture is and then access it. So upload picture, and this is the picture I want to upload. So okay. So once everything is okay, all that you need to do is to just come down and save. Okay. So just save it. Good. So once you save it, so this is what will come. Okay. This is what will come, and you see your skills. You see all the skills that you have added over here. Then it's saved. So you can, if you don't like it, you can click on edit. Okay, and over here you can edit all these things, but then let's just click on done and then you add the rest later. Okay, so this is, you can see our portfolio over here. Look very nice already. We have the your name, your headings, and then about yourself and then your skills. So now let's go back to, let's start adding some projects that we have developed. Okay, so once that you have developed, and as soon as you finish, you realize that your portfolio username has already been created. Okay, so it will be data science portfolio.io slash then your name. Okay, so that is how the post it will be. So when you click on add the project, so let's add our first project. Let's add our first project and then good. So we are trying to add our first project. Okay, so the first project is the name of the project that we want to add. What is the name of that particular project that we want to add? Okay, this particular project, you can use it as a, maybe you can use the so let me try to use restaurant data analysis using R, the R project that we did, and then description. So the description, you have to write some few things about the particular project that you talk about. It's actually, this is where you are going to just write some few things about the project, what it entails, and some of the things that you have done in the project. Just make it a brief that's enough, so that when somebody open your portfolio, the person will be able to read the descriptions of what the project is about. Okay, so that is about it. And then when you come to the skills, what are some of the skills that you use? Now with this particular one, we use only R. So you just type only R. In some cases, some projects you combine several skills. For example, you combine skills like uh, SQL, R, Python. You combine all of them to do one particular project. And in that case, you have to add all the skills together. So this is for here. Wherever you host that particular project, you add the link. Okay. So this particular project, we host it in our GitHub. So I'll go to the GitHub and then go and locate that repo, and I will add it. So it's in Data Tech Bootcamp, and then Data Analytics Bootcamp 1.0. So where is that particular project? It is over here. So I'll open this. I can just open this and then copy the link of this. But because I want only the project to show, so I'll open the project rather and copy the link to the project. Okay, so this is the project that you've done. If you want to download it, it's in my GitHub repo. Okay, you can, when you come here, you can just have access to it and download. It's a complete what we just did in our portfolio project. So I'll copy this particular link. Just copy this particular link, and then when I come to the link, I'll paste everything here. Good. So I'll just paste everything here. Now here we add a picture. Okay, you have to add a picture to your restaurant data analysis. So maybe let me just come and search for, I don't have any restaurant photo in mind. So let me see that. Okay, so maybe let me search for a nice picture about a restaurant. So okay, I want it to look kind of a data analysis. So restaurant data, okay, data analytics, so that I can see if I'll get any picture related to restaurant analysis. Okay. On the other hand, it's not always that you have to use these kind of pictures. Okay. Sometimes the most important thing, or sometimes the best way, is to use any of the charts that you develop from the project. Okay. It's always good that you use any of the charts that you develop from your project. So for example, let me try and open our studio, and then we run one of any of the projects, so that we can save that picture and use rather. That would be the best idea. So let's just run. Okay, let me open the code and run it, so that we get the picture that we any of the visuals that we created and then use. I think that would be the best. That will help us a lot. So good. So you have our R here. So first thing is that let me go and run the packages. Let me run the packages again and reload the data. So once I reload the data, okay, I think I should just run everything. So everything should run. Some visuals will create for me, and then I'll go and locate them. Good. So everything is done. And then I'll just look at the one of the visuals that I'm interested in. Good. So I'm interested in this one. So I just, once you are interested in the picture that you have, you just need to export it, okay, and save it, whether as a PDF or I want to save it as a picture. So this is what I will do, and then I'll select where I want to save it, the directory. I want to save it in my download. So let me just save this, and then you click on save. So yes, we have saved this particular picture. So let's go here and then upload that picture. So this is it, and then you try to crop it. Okay, you all of them cannot be, but you just have to crop it. You just have to manage to crop it to a particular size that you want. So maybe okay. So this is okay. This is okay. So it's just an example. So you once you are doing it, just be creative and then do it in a nice way that it will be good for you. So in the description, um let me just write something like, okay, this, okay, this is a okay. So you have to just add some description, just a short some, because this is just a demonstration. So I'm just write this is a restaurant data analysis. Okay, and then once you are done, you save this. So you just save this, and then okay. So if you just save for your good, so it has been saved successfully, and then you just click on done. Okay. So once you save it, this is how it will appear. Okay. And anyone reading, anyone checking can just say like read more. If that is if you have more, okay, the person will just have to click on it. Especially when the description is long, the person will click on it and then the person will read about it. And you see the GitHub link over here showing that, hey, click here to go to where the code is. So as soon as the person click here, it will open in a new tab and then it will open the where the code is, where you have the code is. Okay. So that is what is going to happen. All right. So let's just go back, click here and go back. Uh-huh. And even if you know you highlight it here, you see that the skills involved is also listed here. Okay, so that is how you do it. Now, if you want to add more projects, you just click here, and then you follow the same procedure again. So, another project that we did was, let's say, uh, so let's see the bike share dashboard. Okay, bike share dashboard. Um, an interactive dashboard. So let me say an an interactive dash an interactive dashboard for a bike share. So that should be okay. And then the skills I use Excel. So the skills Excel. And where is that located? Also in the GitHub, and it's located in Excel over here. Okay. So with that one, because it's in uh, the case studies, this one is actually this one, Excel data analysis. That one, when you open it, you won't see. So what that I will do is that I can just only copy the link here directly, and then access and add it. Okay. So can just copy the link, and with the photo, I want to use a bit of the dashboard. So what I will do is that I will go to where I we have the Excel, and I'll open it and just screenshot the okay. So let me just open this. Let me screenshot the dashboard and use, so that it will be good for me. Our Excel is opening, but because the data set is big, it's taking good. So this is what we have, and let me try to resize it, and then I want to screenshot it in a way that it will be good enough. So I'll use I'll use the snipping tool on my machine to snip it. And then, okay, so let me just snip it. And then I'll save it. So it has also been saved. So let me just go back and then add a picture. Good. It's okay. Good. So it has also been added nicely. So just like that, then you add as many as projects that you have, and this thing will be there for you. So as you continue, you continue doing more projects, then you continue adding more of them. So you just have to continue adding more of your projects. And over here, this is where you add your work experience. Okay, it's just like you create just as the way you use your CV. Okay, so you add your work experience. So let me just say that from let me just use from 2021 to 2023. Let's say that I work as a data analyst, so data analyst at, okay. So wherever you do your work, then you add it. So let's just assume that at this particular point, this that year I work as a data analyst as maybe let's just say that the name of the company is my company. Okay, okay, my company. So it's okay. And then the descriptions. What was your role? What were you doing? Then you just give a brief descriptions of whatever you do. Okay. So um, so let's say assisted. Okay. So you just add the rest, whatever it is, and some of the skills that you use. For example, SQL data visualizations and other stuff. So let's say that some of the things I did was my skills was data cleaning. So data cleaning, data visualization, uh, R, maybe Python, Power BI, maybe dashboard, okay, dashboard development or dashboard, yes. So it's okay. Add that, and then once you are done, you just save it. So So once you save it, you see that at your experience sections, it will also be added. So you can add as many as experience that you have. Okay, you can add as many as experience that you have, and then the education as well. Okay, you can come and add your education. So my education. So let me add my education 2027 to maybe 2021. Okay, uh, so the degree. Okay, and so I read mathematics, so mathematics, okay, so mathematics. So let me just put it at the top. So let me see, GSC mathematics, that is all. Description. The description is whatever you want to add. If you want to showcase some of the courses, you can just add them. I don't want to add any course, so I'll just save it. All right. Okay. If you have as many as educations that you have, just add all of them that you want to add. Okay. So just add as many as you want. So once that you are done over here, this becomes the link to your portfolio. The link over here is actually the link to your portfolio. And when you give it to anybody, the person, if you can add this to your LinkedIn or your social media account on your CV and stuff. On the other hand too, you can just click here, share, and then you copy you see the link to your portfolio, okay, where you can copy it, you can share it on LinkedIn, you can also because as soon as one thing that is over here is that once you create your account, your portfolio is automatically live. Okay, so when you update it is updated. When you update, it is updated. You don't need any other issue again. If you don't like this kind of the way the URL is, you can edit it. Okay, if you don't like the link, you can just edit it. Let's say I don't like the link, so I want to make it maybe maths hyphen. Okay, I want it this way. I don't want it that the way it is. You can always edit the way you want it. Then you just save it. Okay, invalid. I say that space and special characters are not allowed. Good. Yeah, this website does not accept space and special characters. So because of that, I will just mark Adanyo. Let me try dot and see. I want to see if I can separate them. Okay, let me try another way. Okay, this one too is not accepted. So everything must be together. So just mark Adanyo, and then I'll just save it. Good. So now my new portfolio link is now portfolio.io/markadanyo, and then you can click on that. So when you want to share with anybody, you can always click on share and copy the link, or you can just click over here, copy the link and share. So let's just see how this will appear when we open it in a new tab. So let me go and open my Windows in cognition mode and then try to access it, and then let's see how it will appear. Good. So you see how it has appeared. So this is how it will show to anybody with the link. Okay, this is how it will appear to anybody with the link. So as many as projects you have, you all of them will appear over here, and then anyone that have access to the link, even when you add it to your CV and everything, anyone that have access to it will be able to just go straight here and then look at check the projects you have, get access to the link to the code, the any other things that you all have. Okay, so this is how you build this is the first step that you want to do, how you can build a data analytic portfolio to display all your anything that your projects that you've done, so that you can add the link to your CV and any other social media. And when you are applying for any data analytic roles too, they may ask for portfolio, then you showcase this. Okay, so this is just the first one. Another method that I want to show is that using Canva. Okay, you can use Canva to also create a personal portfolio. A lot of people don't know that you can use Canvas to create a portfolio. Some think that, oh, Canvas is just for designing, but you can use Canva for creating portfolio. So let me just go to Canva and then let's log in. Now, if you don't have an account, just create an account. I already have an account, so once I click over here, it will ask me to, it will just go straight to my account. So if this is your first time to Canva, just create a personal account. Create a free account. Don't worry yourself about paying. Just create a free account, and then you have access to a lot of templates that you can also use. Okay, so once you create your account and you log in, what that you need to do is that we are here to develop a portfolio website. Okay, so just search for portfolio. Okay, just search for portfolio templates. So when you search for portfolio templates, as soon as you search, you are going to see so many portfolio templates. Okay, some are free and some are paid. Okay, because you have not subscribed to the pro version of the Canva, you don't need to worry yourself about the paid one. Just get access to any of the nice free versions. You see that some are having some kind of crown. Okay, those ones are the paid versions. So as soon as you search for portfolio, you have access to both the free and then the paid version. Okay, now you can see that this is a very nice one, but it's a paid version. So because you don't have you've not subscribed, just ignore it. This is also very nice one. So we have a lot of nice ones that are all paid versions, but we also have some free versions that are very nice. For example, this is very nice, but you also have to spend a lot of time working on it. Okay, so this is also very nice one that you can use. Okay, now we also have some other nice ones that are free that you can also have access to and use. Okay, For example, this one is also very nice. The color to the black, the background color black, and also really nice. So just go through the all of them. When you come to the canvas, all of them, the one that is appealing to you, that you think that is very nice, then you just click on it and then go and edit and change the name to whatever you want to do. So let's just say that there is one here at the top over here that was very nice to me and I want to use. So let's say that, okay, I want to use this one. This one. Let's assume that I want to use this one. This one looks really nice for me and I want to use it. All that you need to do is just to click on it. So when you click on it, you have a customized template. Now, one thing too is that because it's free, you see 100% full customizations here. And you also see likely free versions that are beneath it, because once you choose this one of them, the free versions, you see other versions, okay, that if you like, you can use. Look at this one. It's really nice. This one also looks very nice. But depending on your preference, what you like. For example, this one like this, digital marketing. It look really nice that you can also use. Okay. So just look at the one that is, but make sure you don't pick something that is so I don't know, it doesn't look attractive, but covered with so many things that when whatever you write on it, it cannot be read. Okay. Choose something that it's lively, something that it can be easily be informations on it can be easily spotted, something that very appealing to the eye. Don't go and pick something, for example, something that is covered with so many designs that can be distractive to the eye. Pick something that is not distractive to the eye. For example, something like this is very simple. Okay, but you just look at it and then you choose. Another one is this one, very simple like this. You can just choose it, and this look very attractive for me, so I can just pick this one, and it looks really attractive. When you go through it, you can see that, oh, it look really nice. Okay, it look really nice. So let's just go back, what I was interested in at first. So I was actually interested in this. So let me just go to customize. Okay, I'm interested in this one. So let me just go to customize and go and customize this particular one. Now, once you click on customize, it will open this way for you. Then you begin to customize it and add your projects and any other thing that you want to add. So let's say that the first thing here, I want to remove this one and type my name. So let me see. Okay, let me just add only this particular name. I don't want to add plenty names. So this. So let me position this very well to a nice way. So let me put all. Let me say that. Let me use the word. So let me use the word a passionate data analyst. Okay. So a passionate data analyst. Okay. So I'm just trying to just give some design. So let me recopy this one. If you want to add any text to any text over here, just click anywhere and then press T on your keyboard. Once you press T, the text this thing will appear. So you can type anything and then you select, and then the fonts over are here. Just choose anything, any font that you think that look good. Okay, but make sure you don't your fonts are truly throughout. Okay, don't be using different fonts where you'll be changing font every page having a different font. It won't look good. Make sure that you are uniform. All your fonts are uniform throughout. Okay, so I don't need this one, so I just delete this one. So here, what I want to write is that I will say that I'll use this. I'll say hi. Okay, so hi. So Okay, hi. So, okay, so say hi. So hi, okay. So hi, I'm Matt Adenyo, and then a passionate data analyst. Okay, and then over here, you can add any link that you want to add, or you can add anything that you want to add. So let's just assume that um, I want to create a small circle where I'll put uh, design. When you come to the design, you can see elements. When you go to the come to the element, you see different types of shapes. Okay, so maybe I want a shape, a circle shape where I would use to do my design. So let me click on this. So I have this. Uh, then let me do some editing to the circle over here. And then, okay, so I'll go to the color and I want to color it. I want to change the color of it. And then, alright, okay. So the picture over here, this is a frame. So let me just go and upload the picture I want to use. So let me use the picture I want to use over here. Wait. So this is okay. So I have this, and I want to add maybe some LinkedIn. I want to put my LinkedIn profile here. So let me just go and let me search for LinkedIn PNG. Okay. So LinkedIn. So let me say PNG. Let me search for some LinkedIn PNG and use, and then I just need this is JPEG. This is not PNG. On the other hand, I think you can also search for some elements over here. When you come to the elements, you can search for some of them. So let's say LinkedIn, have LinkedIn icon. And let me see if I can get some of them for free. Now you see, most of them over here are for paid. Okay, most of them over here are paid. So because the what you have, you don't have the you've not subscribed to the paid one, it becomes difficult. So most of the time, it's good that you just go to Google and go and download some of them and use. Okay, I think this one is not paid, so let me just use this one. So let me just use this one, and then let me resize it and put it on my circle. Good. Now I want to add my LinkedIn link to this particular one. So what I will do is that I'll just select the whole of the two of them and I'll group them. So when I group them, now I can add link to it. Okay. So I can add link to it. Once that you group them, you can just um, select and then you add link to it. Let me see. Okay. I think I first of all need to add the link to this one. So let me see. Good. Add link. And then I'll go and copy my LinkedIn, this link, and then so the name is let's paste it. I said okay. So now I can select all of them and group. Good. So you can do the same thing for so many other links that you have. And then when you go to the next page too, then you edit and add your projects. You just edit all of them and add your projects that you want to add. Now one thing that you need to do is that I want to change the names over here to portfolio. Okay. So then add portfolio over here. Now, so once you are done with all of them, you can just publish this. Okay. Better still, you can add names to each of them. For example, I can use this particular when I'm here. I'll just add the home page to it. That's the page one, and then I'll make it home. Okay. Once I said home, I'll come to the next one. Okay. So I'm renaming all of them. So this one becomes my maybe depending if this is the project tab, you just join it as a project. So you keep on, you do all of them as you wish. Once you are done with them, once you are done with all the editing that you are doing, what you need to do is that to publish this as a website so that you go live. So to publish this as a website, just come here, then you click on select all. Okay, see all. So once you see the see all, there is a website here. Choose the website over here. Choose this particular website. When you choose this particular website, it will convert your whatever you've done to a website. Okay. So you see that your link will be generated as your name, the name that you used to create your Canva account. That name dot my Canva dot slash dot site slash portfolio. So this become your account. Okay. If you have any other settings that you want to do, you can do it. If you want to add the descriptions, but I'm not interested in any of these things. Okay. So I'll just publish and get my link. So just click on publish website, and then it will just take a few minutes, and then your website will be ready. Once you are able to edit all of them, add all the details that you want to add, and then everything is ready. So your website is ready. You can copy the link. You can view it, your website. So let me just go to view, and then you will see how your website will appear. There, this is the link. This is your website link. So you have the Matthew Adenio dot my Canva dot site slash portfolio. Okay. So let it just load for us, and we see how the design looks. Okay. It will take a few minutes to load. Once it's load, you have your website, which also look really nice, where you can use to do anything that you want to do. Okay. So that is how it's going to be. So just like that, I just want to show you a quick one portfolio website I designed with Canva. So let me just go to my home, and then I'll show you a quick portfolio that I designed with Canva that also look really nice about how this is. Um, yes, this one. Okay. So I'll just look at it as maybe I'm trying to re-edit this. Okay. So this is how it look like. And then when you go to the website section, when you get access to the link and go to the website, let's just try to so let me just try to publish it as a website again. So let it load, and then let's have access to the website. Let's look at how it look like. So let's just view. So this is the one that we created. It look nice. Okay, so as it's loading, let's look at some other ways you can create your portfolio website. Okay, let's just close this and look at some other method that you can also create your portfolio website. Now, the another way that you can create portfolio website is trying to use the HTML to create your portfolio website, where you have to maybe try to edit your HTML to create any appealing website that you want. And this time around, you are going to download a copy of HTML, and where you get that from is you come to html5app.net. Okay, all that you need to do is to just search for HTML. So HTML5 app. So when you search for it, you will go to their website. Now, once you're at the website, you have a lot of templates there that you can download and edit. You just need to download it and then edit. But all that you need to do is, first of all, just when you look at it, go through the live demo and see if what you want. That is how what what you are looking at. For example, let me just check the live demo of this one. And once you check, you click on the live demo, it will open for you where you can even look at it in a tablet form, mobile phone form, and so many other forms. Okay, so this is how this one look like. It's still loading, but then you can see how it look like, where you can add so many your projects as well. Good. So it's still loading. So you can switch to the tablet mode, the mobile phone mode as well. So let's just go back and then and try to look at some other ones as well. So let's look at this massively. Let's open the live demo. Our Canva website is taking a lot of time. Okay. So first of all that you do, once you view it and you are okay, okay. Once you view it and you are okay, then you just click on download. Then After you finish downloading, you have to use what do you call it? Visual Studio Code, that's VS Code to edit it. Okay, you have to use a VS Code. So good. This is our Canvas website. So this is a sample website that I created using the Canva. Okay, so you can see how it looks like, where you can add your projects, anything that you want to add, you can add it, and you have access to the link as well. Okay, so it depends on what you want to look at. So let me just close this, and now let's look at focus on this one. All right. So once that we have this, let's good. So this is what we have massively. Once we have this and we think that, oh, okay, this is what we are okay with, then we download it. So um, let's say that we are happy with this one. So I'll just click on download. I've already downloaded. So let me just close this. Okay. Let me just close this. And then now let's open our VS Code. So once you download it, it will come like this. I downloaded the massively. So it will come like this. So let's just extract it. Okay. So let's do extractions and then let's extract it. And when you extract it, these are you will see all the other things that you need inside. So this is it. Once you extract it, these are the things that you are going to see inside. These are the things that you are going to see, the ATM and all that stuff inside the index. So the next that we need to do right now is to go and do our editing. So I've copied all of them and paste them in portfolio website over here. So the next is I'll open my VS Code. Okay, I'll open my VS Code and try to edit them. So let me just try to edit them. Good. So when you open them, then you come here. Once you've downloaded your VS Code, and then you open it. The VS Code is a free something that you can download. So let's say VS Code. So VS Code. Once you come here, you can be able to download the VS Code. It's free. It's free. The installation is also very simple. Once you finish downloading, just double click it to start downloading. That is all about the VS Code. Okay. So it's nothing to worry much about. So there, just click on the download button here, and then it will start downloading. When it finishes downloading, double click to run it. Okay. So now I've opened it, and then I'm going to open the folder that my file, the HTML that I downloaded is in. So let me go to that folder, and this is a folder. So I'll select that folder, and then it will open. Let me close this welcome page. Now, where our focus will be, it will be the index.html. That is where we'll be editing. We try to edit and change certain things inside that particular folder. Okay, that is what we try to edit. So let me open this, and it will open the code for us. Now, for us to be able to be running this at the same time, viewing it on the website, we need an extension. Okay, we need extensions that we need to do. So just come to this particular extensions over here, and then you search for live server. Okay, so search for live server. So once you search for live server, you should see it will in the extension area, search for live server. Okay, this is the first one, this live server. Just click on it and then you install. I've already installed it, so click on this one and install. What this extension will do is that it will help you be so that you can be able to see your website that you are developing live. You can be able to see it, how it will look like when you host it online. So that is how. Just install it. Once you finish the installations, just close it, and then go back to your folder. Okay, so go back to your folder and open this particular area. So the first thing I want to, once my HTML live server has been installed successfully, let me open this code live. Okay, just right click it, and then you see that as soon as you've installed the live server, it will appear down here to have live server, stop live server. So I will open with live server. And when you open with live server, it will open a page for you like this. So let me close this. So it will open a page for you like this. So you can see that this is what you have downloaded. And then you begin to edit it. So as you are editing it, then you are seeing the changes. Okay. So let's start editing it in our way. We just go to our VS Code and then we start editing some of the things. So maybe over here, the first one, title, I will just change this particular title to, okay, let me see my portfolio. So my portfolio, this one is just the title of it, because when you run and when you host it, that is the title that will come. When you are hosting it, that is the title that will come. So maybe I just need to use only portfolio. And I will start here. Now you can see that when you first one, you have this is massively. This is massively. That is what we see over here. This is massively. You can see it over here. So I will change it. I will change this one to my name. So I'll say I'll change it to my name, and then I'll delete the rest. Okay. And below it, the next thing that I'll add is, now let me save this and then let's go to the website and see. So you can see that I've changed it to my name, which is Matt Adenyo. Okay. So I've changed it to my name, which is, hey, when did I use my full name? So let me save this and see. Good. Okay. It's changing to my full name. So let's just take it like that. That is, it's accepting my full name. So, and then I will create another H2. So this time around, I want to create H2, and then like this. So here I want to type, the H2 is just a level of heading. So this one I just want to type a passionate data analyst. Okay, a passionate data analyst. Okay, then let me save this one too. Now you can see you have a passionate data analyst written below it. And right now over here, I can just give a brief description about myself. And this one that you can see, you are seeing over here, is located here. It's inside all these things. So let me just clear all of them away. Let me clear all these things away. Let me clear them to this side. And then I'm just leaving only the dot inside. Let's save it and see something. You can see that you have only that particular dot. Okay, you have only that particular dot. So let me write something inside. Let me say I'm writing a few about myself. And with that one, as usual, I'll just come and copy what I've written in my personal portfolio. And then I'll paste it there. Yeah. So let me format it so that it will look good. Uh, okay, so I can save this. And now you can see that it's written over here. Matthew Adenyo, a passionate data analyst. And then hey, you can see the outcome of about me, just something small about me. Don't write plenty, just write something few, but then that will summarize your whole about yourself. Okay. So the next is that I will come here and come and do some changes here. And I want to change this particular one to project so that it will look like this will be my project folder. Okay. So when I come here, and that particular thing that we see over here is here. So I'll change it to project. Okay. So project. So when you save it, you can see that it's now project. Okay, you can now see project. And then now I'll come to the project field. I want only one area. I don't want all these things. I don't need it. These areas I don't need it. So I'll just delete them, and then I will only maintain only the first one. But I will change the heading, this particular one to this is massive to project, and I'll take away all these two. Okay. So when what I will do is that this is massive. This is the first one. I'll delete it and write project there. Projects. And then the second two, these are the second two. I will delete them. I'll delete them. I want only one page. So I'll just delete them. And then once you do and save, you will see that all of them are gone. So you have only one. So project. And then you can also come and the social media are also already there, but all that you need to do is to add the links to it. So let's go back to our portfolio again and let's see what you can do. So with the social media portfolios, the links. Okay. Now, when you want to add the links are where you add the links are where you are seeing the ads. So the first link I want to add is my GitHub account. So let me go to my main page. Then I'll copy my GitHub repo account, and the GitHub is the last one. So I'll come and delete this particular hash over there, and then I'll paste the link. Okay, and then I'll go to my LinkedIn to the same thing, and then with the LinkedIn, okay, unfortunately we don't have the LinkedIn is not here, but you can always add it. Okay, you can always add the LinkedIn over here. So let's assume that I want to add a LinkedIn. So if I want to add a LinkedIn, I'll just change any one of these ones. So let me just say that the second one, or let me use the first one as LinkedIn. Okay. So when you add the LinkedIn, this particular one is Twitter. So you can just delete this one and write LinkedIn there. So let's save and see if it will appear, if the LinkedIn will appear. Good. So it has appeared. Now I've added LinkedIn and GitHub. So just do the same thing to the Facebook and others. That is if you want to add them. If you don't want the Facebook and LinkedIn to appear, you can just delete them. Now if I click on this one, if I click on, oh, it will open my LinkedIn inside here. I want to open it in a new tab. Okay, so let me just click on it. The GitHub to the same thing. So I've already added the link, and you can see that it's now opening my LinkedIn profile. So anyone that have access to your portfolio, when the person click on it, the person will come to your LinkedIn, the same as GitHub as well. So that is how we add the two of them. So let me just delete this. Let me close the tab. So if the two of them, let's assume that I don't want the two of them. If I don't want the two of them, I'll just delete them. So let me just delete these two because I'm not interested in these two. So let me just go and let me just delete them. Okay. So I don't want the Facebook and others. So let me just see this. And you can see that the rest has disappeared because I don't want them. These are the only thing I want. So now we come to adding projects that we want to add. So we have to add some projects to it, and then we can host it online. So let's go to the project area. Okay. So this becomes the project area. I don't want the date. Okay. If you want the date, you can maintain it. For example, the date that you complete the project, you can add it. You can just edit the date. But I'm not interested in the date, so I'll just delete it. I don't want the date to appear. Okay. So I don't want the date. And then what I want right now, this is massive. I just want only one so that I can write only the name. So uh, so maybe I would this particular bar, this br slash this, it's just giving a next line, and I don't want it to be on the next line. So I want everything to be on just one line, because I just want to write the name of the project I've done. So let me just clear away the whole of this one. Okay, and let's say that so let me say that maybe, so I want to use the restaurant data analysis. So restaurant data analysis. Okay, so the restaurant data analysis, and we can see we have some link here. So this particular, the R, this the star, the hash we have over there, I want to use that one to add link to my restaurant, where I can find my restaurant data project. So let me just go to my repo, and then I'll go and add, I'll use the link to that particular restaurant project, and then and paste it over there. So let's go to that one, and it is in the R, and is the second one. So this one, once it's open like this, I just need to copy this link. Okay, I actually need to the whole link, so that it will lead anyone to that particular project straightforward. Okay, so it will link anyone to that particular project straightforward. And this place is where I'll write some few intro. So let's say that this is restaurant data analysis using R. So let's say that this is enough. Okay, and if you want to write more, just write more. And then let me just save this. So once you save this particular project and you come to it, when you save it, you can see that the name is over here, and you can see that a restaurant data analysis, and then a few description. Now anyone that click on, as soon as you send the cursor, it has highlighted. And once I click on it, okay, once I click on it, it will open my repo where that particular project is located, because I've added the link of the project, the link where the project is. I've added the link to it. So as soon as you open it, you can see that it's open where the code is directly for me. Okay, so that is how we do that. And now what I'm left to do here is to add some picture. So I'll go and copy the picture, this particular one. I'll copy this picture, and then when I go to my project, I'll go to the image folder. I'll just go to the image folder and paste it there. Okay, you can delete all the image over here first. This image, you won't need them. So I will just paste it there, and then once I paste it there, I'll go back to my, note the name of the image. The name of the image is rplot. So let me go here, and inside here, as soon as you come down, you will see that you have the image over here. You have the image over here. So once you have the image over here, just delete some of them. You can just delete them, and then once you get to where the image is, once you bring on this, you will see all the image that are in the image folder. Okay, and this is the one that I'm looking for, the rplot, and I'll save it like this. And then where the full story is, okay, where the full story is, I'll remove it, and then I'll type read more. Okay, or I'll type view projects. That is the best one. So view projects. So okay, view projects, and then I'll come to where the link is, and then I'll begin to type. I'll type the HTTP. So let me copy the same link over here. Let me copy the same link here, and then go and paste it there. So that anyone that click on the view project will go to the repo directly. So as soon as I save it, the changes has appeared. Okay, so you can see that you can see we have the project added. As soon as I send the cursor out, there is kind of some shift small. Okay, so this is very nice one. And when you come to view project, it at first it was full story, but now it has changed to view project. So now I can click on it, and when I click on it, it should be able to open where the project is located. Okay, the same thing, it will just open the same where the project is. So yes, this is how we do it, and you can see that it look really nice. So from the beginning, it has really looked nice, and I'll continue. You will continue to do the same thing for all the other projects. If you don't have, if your project is not many, you can just delete the rest of them. So let me just add additional projects, and let me say I want to add two more projects, and then so I've added the first one. You come to the second one again. Okay. So the second one, I don't want the date. I don't want the date, and I'll just delete that because I don't want the date. And this one I'll add. Let me see. Uh, so bike share. So bike share dashboard. So bike share dashboard. Okay. So bike share dashboard, and then the link to that one also is here. The Excel. Okay. The link to that one is also in Excel. So let me just say that copy link to this particular one, and then I'll paste the link there. Oh, that is not the link. Okay, so any of them, and then full story will be view projects. So full story will be view projects, and then I'll add link to it, and the description as usual. The description, you delete this, what is over here, then you write your own. So this is an interactive bike share dashboard. Okay, so that is enough, and then I just click on the save, Control S, and once you go here, you will see bike share dashboard, and then you see the descriptions, you see view projects. Now what I'm now left with is add image to it, and then it will accomplish this one as well. So just, you see, I don't want the date to be showing, so I've deleted the date as well. The same applies to this one as well. So fast forward, let me just go to my download folder, and then this is the screenshot for the Excel dashboard. So I'll just copy this one and also come and paste in the image folder over here. I want to rename it. The screenshot is long, so let me say that. Okay, bike share. So it's okay. And then I'll come to where the image is. So this is where the image is located. And then I'll use the bike share and save it. And once I do that, good. You see, it also looks good, and you can see your visuals is looking good, or your project is also looking good. Now, one thing is this. Let's assume that I don't like the way this one is so big like this. I don't like it. Okay, so I want to delete all this and just start with only this. Okay, so that they will just be small, small line. I don't want the big one like this. So now I'll just go and then change that one and make it to this one. So let me start with this particular one. Let me edit this one first. I don't like the date. Okay, and then the name, I'll copy the name. This is the description. Copy it and then come and paste at the description section. All this is just about just your creativity, just how you want it to look good for you. Okay, so view view project. So view project, and then the view project link. Let me save this, and good. This has appeared over here nicely. Okay, now I want to get rid of this one. I want to get rid of this one. So you just need to delete this. The first one, I just need to delete all of them. Good. And once that I delete that one, it's gone. So this look good. This arrangement is far better. So you can see it will be side by side, and you can see your projects. When you click on it, it looks really nice. This is so amazing. So you do the same thing to all of them. Okay, you do the same thing to all of them. Those that you don't need, when the project, for example, if I don't need all of this, I'll just delete them. So they are just here. Okay, they are there one by one. So if you don't need them, then you just delete them. So let's assume that those are the only two projects I have. So I can delete the rest of them. So the first one is the from article, okay, from this article to this article. That is one. Just delete it. From this article to this article. Take your time when you are deleting it. Okay. From this article to this article. And then from this article to this article. Okay. So you have this one. Okay, so let me save this. Good. And this just give a simple project. Okay. So if it were like 4 or 5 projects, all of them will show here. Now the next part is this one. I don't want this one. So I have to take it away. And the what I have over here, the messages over here, whatever, I can also take it away as well. Okay. So let me just take away these numbers. I'm not interested in these particular numbers. So let me just delete all of them. Good. So I've gotten rid of those 1, 2, 3 stuff. And the address area. So now what we are left is your address, your telephone number, your email, and your social media. Then you also come and add your links to this one as well. So let's come here. Okay. Then the address area where you have the address. This is the place where you have your address and stuff. So you have the address here. Okay. So let's just assume that my address is just very simple. I just need only this one. So maybe so let me say 1, 2, 3, 4 streets. 1, 2, 3, 4 streets. Accra, Accra, Ghana. Okay. So it's okay. My phone number. Okay. So your phone number, just add your phone number here. Your email address, just add your email address here. Now, one thing about the email address is that when you are you can just add your email address just like that. Okay. If you want to add put a link over here, there's also another way, but it's not necessary. Okay. So you just add your email address, your phone number here, and then just as you've added your address. So let's save this, and you can now see my address 1, 2, 3, 4 Street, Accra, Ghana. Your phone number, your email address. The last part we need to look at is your social media. Okay, your social media. This side is not really necessary. You can just leave it like that. If you like, you can leave it like. If you also like, you can try to edit it. Okay. So your social media, just as the way we do for the first one over here, at the top over here, the same thing applies to the down social media as well, these social media account, icons. So it's just the same thing applies to all of them. Okay. All right. Now this is the copyright. Okay, it's a copyright from where the site that we downloaded the thing from. So let me just save this and show you something. So we can see we have this thing over here. Okay, you can see you have this thing. It's their copy, their copyright, because you are just copying it from them. If you don't want to, you don't want it, you can remove it. You don't want it to show on your this, you can just remove it from here. You can just delete this and then it will go away. Okay. Now you can just delete what you have over here, the copyright over here, and then it will just go away. If you also want to write, maybe add your name or something, you can just edit it and then add. All right. Now we come back to the social media. As I said earlier, it just apply to just do it as you would do for the first one. We did for the first one. So let's assume that we are okay with everything. Our website is everything is okay. We are okay with this particular what you have over here. How do we host this online? Okay, we are going to use GitHub to host this particular online so that it will be live. So what I will do is I will go to my GitHub and then I'll go and create a new GitHub with, repository. Okay, so I will come to my main GitHub and then I'll go to the repo section and I'll create a new repo. So I want to create a new repo. So once I come to the GitHub repo section, I'll just click here, new. Okay, I'll just click new here and I'll say create a new GitHub repo. So the name of the repo. Now, one thing is that if this is your first time, if it is your first time creating portfolio, I will advise you that you use the name of your GitHub, okay, so that your website will take the name of your GitHub, okay. For example, if I want to use, let's say I want to use math hyphen, so math hyphen Adenyo, it won't accept it because I've created already a GitHub uh, repo, okay, repository, which exists with this same account, so it won't work. So let's assume that I want to use math instead of the MATTH. I just want to use only this one. So let's say this is the name of the repo that I want to create. So I just have to, once you are done with this, just go to the create, okay, just go to create repo, and then make sure that it is on public. If it is on private, it means that your portfolio would not be public to anyone. It will just be only private to you. So we want it to be public. So we just have to create a new one. Just create. So just click on create, and then it should create for us within a minute. Good. So this is our new repo. It has created for us nicely. We have created a new repo, and all that we need to do is just to add our code, okay. So just add our code. Let's go back to our repo, and let's check all the repo. And what we need to do is that we want to do is want to upload this particular website onto our repo so that we can view it online. It will be live online. So this first one, and then so let me open it, and then I'll go and upload the code that I have over here. Okay, so I want to add code. See, let me check some. We've not added the readme file, so I don't know why. So first of all, let me just go to the page. Okay, I wanted to upload some files inside. We have to upload our files before we can be able to use it. So let's try and see. So let me try to. Okay, let me commit readme, just this one, and then inside let me just write my portfolio. Okay. All right. So now what we need to do is that once we add readme, this is how it will appear. Okay. Now when you are creating it, try to add readme first, because it escaped me. I didn't add readme, so that is why it appeared. The interface appeared that way. So once you add readme, it will just take you to this place directly. So right now, the next thing I want to do is I want to add file, okay, and I want to upload them. So upload, and then we want to upload all our websites that you created, okay. So you go here, and then I'll just step out of the portfolio, and I want to upload the whole of these things over there. So let me just select all of them and then upload them here. It should just take a few minutes to upload. It's 74 files, so it will take a very few time to load though. So let's just give it a few minutes. All right, so it is done. So once it's done, we have to commit. Okay, so once the upload is done, and then we just move down, and then we come and click on commit. Just you can just ignore the commit message and everything. So just commit it, and then it should process for us. And this may take a few minutes to complete. So let's just give it additional few minutes for it to complete for us. All right, this one too is also done. Okay, so now we have uploaded everything to our GitHub repo. But how do we make it as a portfolio? To make it a portfolio, once you are there and then you are inside that particular repo, all that you need to do is click on settings. Just come and click on settings, and then the settings page will open. And this is the name we want. We want it to be this particular format. So once when you open the setting page, come to the pages. We have pages down here. So come to pages, click on the pages for it to load. When the pages load, then what you need to do now is that come to the under the branch. Under the branch, change it to the main branch. Click on it, and then change it to main branch. It is on none. Change it to main. So when you change it to main, automatically it will move to roots. Okay, let it be there. Okay, just let it be there, and then you save it. So save what you have over here. Just save what you have. Okay, so we have saved this successfully. So once we save this successfully, let's check the branch. Okay, so go to, we have now saved it, and then we should have our portfolio almost ready for us. Let me go to the GitHub page and look at something. No, this is not the place I'm looking for. So, so now let's go back to this site, and then okay. All right, I think it has already been deployed. Okay, because over here we already have the deployment over here. So our portfolio is ready. All that we need to do right now is to have access to the link to our portfolio. So let me refresh this and see what we see. Let's see. Good. So this is the link. So once you click on the deployment, we have the link to our portfolio. Now you can see that the GitHub page, the link is having it's actually matt-adenyo.github.io/matt-adenyo. The reason why we are seeing the link like that, not like not like this one, is because it's like I've created two pages at the same time. Okay, I've created two pages, but if you have created only one, okay, if you created only one and you use the name that you use for your GitHub account for the as the name of the repo, that's the repository, it will just have you are just going to have a short link for your website, and it's going to be like this. It's going to be this one, your name.github.io. That is how it's going to be. Okay, so now let me copy this link. Let's open this link in a new tab, and you can see these are how our website look like, our portfolio website look like. So it will open our website for us, and then you will see how our website look like. So our website is now live online, and we can use the link on our social media, our CV, and even when you're applying for any job. This is our data portfolio website. So it's now online. Okay, so it's now online. So now I can come and close my Visual Studio because there's nothing I will do here again. So I can just close this one and come and close this tab as well. So let me also close this tab too and close this tab too. So now we have two portfolio ready. Okay, now it's online now. So you can see that the name has maintained. This is the name has maintained. So Matt Adenyo, passionate data analyst. And then you can see we have our ratings. And when it comes to the project sections, our projects, our address, and all that. Okay, so this is my link. Now let me copy this link and open in a cognito mode. So let me copy this link and come and paste it and run it. So let's see how it will open over here. So you can see portfolio, and it's online. Our portfolio is now online, and you can use the link. This is the link to our portfolio. So it should open for us in a few minutes. Good. So this is our portfolio now ready. Very nice. Okay. So this is how we create a portfolio project for, and the first one that we also created. Okay, this one using the data science portfolio. If you also copy this one and you also go to the let me also open it here as well, and you will see that this one also is working perfectly. Okay, you can see it's also working perfectly. So we have created two portfolio that you can use online, and then you also learn how to also use Canva. So this is how you can create your data portfolio and add them to your CV and use. Okay, so if you want to, as usual, you just have to I know you know how already know how to add some of these things to your CV, and then your um, social media as well. So that is all that I will talk about for today. So yeah, so this will bring us to the end of our portfolio design. Okay, we've learned how to design portfolio using GitHub and hosting it online. The first was using data science portfolio.io platform. The second, we also learned how to use Canva. And the third, we use how we can get a customized HTML from HTML5 app. And then we edit it using a VS Code. And finally, we host it on GitHub to and deploy it. So that is how we um, develop our portfolio and add projects to it. In fact, they are depending on how all that you want it. You can edit it, customize it to your best fit, and it will always look good. And as a aspiring data analyst or data scientist, you need to have a portfolio that you can display all the projects on. Okay, so that is about that. Now, I would encourage you to continue doing, practicing more, and then doing more projects where you can add. Okay, the more you have more projects, or the more you practice on your hands-on projects, the more you would be versed with a lot of skills and style of doing analysis. Okay, keep your eye on the channel. I'll be uploading a lot of um, portfolio projects with in all the fields. For example, I'll be uploading SQL portfolio projects, Python, R, SQL, and all of them. I'll be uploading a lot of the Power BI dashboard and stuff. So just keep your eye on them. And as I upload them, try to also practice them and upload it on your website, portfolio website. And I trust me, you will get a when you use it to apply for job, you will definitely get most of them. So that will bring us to the end of today's tutorial and truly to the end of data analytic uh, bootcamp 1.0. Okay. The assessment will come. The link to assessment will come where you would have to answer some few questions and share some of your projects that you have developed through the link, a given link. And then once you are done, you have access to your certifications. On this note, I would want to thank all of you for staying with me and participating in this particular data analytic bootcamp. Kindly subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and if today is your first time, subscribe. If you are also a returning subscriber, and share with your friends. The Lord be with you all.